I don't have to get no explanation to damn body. If you understand, you understand.
Nah, what are you talking about? Like,
that's what it is.
Because you are a king.
You around here creating babies all over the globe, dropping them off household to household.
All
And
over
you
the globe,
indignant enough to not actually be able to tell my mama, tell my brother, you should answer them.
I would talk to whoever when I'm ready. And that's Kendra.
It's my mama and it's my brother, and I feel like, Jocelyn, that's gonna determine the longevity of our marriage. You need to talk to my mama, you need to talk to my brother, and you need to let them know what's going on.
Gotcha.
Nigga, what?
The reason why I'm playing this clip is because I want you guys to understand, if you stop and you watch these episodes and you watch their lifestyle, the couple that you just seen arguing, they argue like this all the time. This is why I tell you, women live in themes. As a man, you have to do manly things. The moment that you start to take on the traits of a female and do the same thing as females, you're going to find yourself inside of their drama. A woman does not mind being dramatic 1 second and 2 minutes later, you guys are being friends. She's okay with that. But as a man, you just don't have the emotional roller coaster to keep up with her, which is why you have to get on your purpose. You have to know who you are. You have to get her conforming to you. The moment you conform to her, your life would just become a reality show drama for everyone else.
Lot. It's a lot. So yeah.
I heard other women say that they appreciated you telling that story because a lot of them go through those type of things in their work environment.
Absolutely. I've been in a crazy situation with one producer. I think I might have talked about this once. One producer, like, we did 2 records together. He was like, okay, I'm not going to charge you, you my homie, whatever. And then when it came time to put on the album, he was like, well, let's take a shower together. And I thought he was joking. Like, I thought he was joking. And then
all I have to say is, in the Hollywood and in the entertainment business, you have a lot of guys that do this, which is why you may see entertainers dating regular guys like Nicki Minaj and other artists that have came, other female artists. They date regular men because a lot of these dudes behind the scenes, they're just like women and they're a little weird in the head. Trust me. In that entertainment business, that's all you see is weirdness. And it seems like everyone's trying to become popular just to be around weird people.
And he's like, nah, I'm dead serious. Like, let's go out and let's take a shower together and I'll give you the records. If not, I need 40 racks per record.
Jesus Christ.
Let's take a shower together.
And I was like, again, I thought he was joking, because we had been working with each other for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks. He was like, you're so crazy. Right, exactly. You do one of those. And then it turned out that he was serious and I had to make some phone calls and, stuff was handled. But
Wow.
it's wild, yeah.
Mama, you gotta get this out of here, mama.
Yeah, it was,
I be wondering, Mama, how do you feel when you hear these stories, though? Like, do you ever feel like you want to get on social media and defend your daughter?
Oh my God, please do not ever let me tell you something.
When you're dealing with a pretty girl like Ashanti, you would say to yourself as the average guy, I would never treat her like that. I would never say that to her. But what you have to understand is, in the industry, there's hundreds and thousands of girls that look better than Ashanti that show up at parties, that walk down the street, especially in Los Angeles. So these guys get used to looking at so many beautiful women that when they get around to Ashanti, they're like, how did you make it through the cracks? Okay, you think you can sing, but there's plenty of girls out there that can sing. How did you make it through the crack? Who did you sleep with? Who did you mess with? Who did you do this with? And when you study her background, you know that it was Irv Gotti. That's who she was messing around with. And then he's telling all his boys like, hey, she's this, she's that, she's that. Why? Because other girls behind the scenes that look better than her are giving it up for free. Trust me, that's how the game is. That's why when these girls make it, like when you see Nicki Minaj, she makes it, she becomes extremely masculine because she wants to separate herself from the girls that are behind the scenes that go to the parties that meet up with these guys. These guys start to look at all the women like they're the same. That's how they end up talking to a girl like Ashanti, like she's some girl off the street.
Do you have to pay if you go out on a date?
Every time I go out on a date, I pay. Yes, but he's a really good guy, and it's the personality. I don't know if I should hold on to this relationship.
He's a great guy. He has a nice personality.
Yes.
I be nice to people that's taking care of me. Hey, let me explain something to you. That nice attitude and that wonderful personality, that get old after a while when he ain't bringing in no money. That get real old. Cute men ain't worth a damn when they ain't taking care of business.
I have to agree with that. It is okay to be good looking. But if you're a good looking guy and you cannot hold a job and you cannot get any money at all, you're eventually just going to become a baby father working at a call center or working at some odd job after you done had so many kids. You'll still be at these odd jobs trying to get with all the females that are there. You have to be driven because you know why? It's going to always be an ugly girl that wants a good looking guy who doesn't have a job.
But I'm going to say it anyway. Ladies, I strongly suggest that you don't date a pretty man. Try to find you a man that's as least attractive that you can stand.
The least attractive men, at the end of the day, you win if you know how to play your cards right. What do I mean? If you're least attractive, but you have a nice body and you have a nice car and you got things going for you, guess what? Your value increases because you're already on the hypergamy side. A woman's natural attraction is hypergamy, not necessarily looks. So you can override the good looking guy just by looking average, but having that leverage over him and having a work ethic. And I tell you guys all the time, you're going to always see the average looking guys with the most beautiful women because they can handle the hypergamy side of a lady. Remember, hypergamy is her number one thing. With you, it's going to be looks.
Dantes, you have been found to have not cheated. There was nothing on your phone. What do you want to say to Key?
I don't want to be in no relationship with you. I just want you to lose my phone number. Don't call me or none of that. I'm done, okay? It's done.
I did not see that coming. I'm sorry. I did not see that coming.
And this is what ultimately happens when a man finds out the truth. If a man finds out that the child's not his, he's going to lose. You accuse a man of something and he was right the whole time, he's going to leave. Nowadays, men are not afraid to leave. And the reason why they're not afraid to leave is because they don't want to necessarily go to another woman. Before, when men were afraid to leave women and to walk away from bad situations because they felt they couldn't get another woman. But now men are leaving relationships just to be by themselves because they're scared to go to the next woman and get the same results.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Baby, shawty got a body, yeah.
No matter what a woman says out of her mouth, no matter how smart she says she is, how independent she is, and how much of a hard worker she is, for her to get attention, she will always have to use her body and her allurement and desires of a man for attention. It's their natural ability. OnlyFans is natural to a woman. Expressing herself is natural to a woman. Why? Because that's where their power is at. Their power is not really being smart and having a lot of education, because the only thing that's going to do is just keep her at work for long periods of time, and she's going to lose the touch and feel of a woman. Eventually, that woman's going to turn on the good looks and see exactly what type of guy that she can drag out. And if she can't feel like she can drag out a guy, then she'll try to drag out the attention online to compensate not having a man. What do I mean? Women who have a happy relationship are less likely to be on Instagram. Women who are suffering from the most loneliness do things like this for attention.
The only person that gets in your way is you. Your biggest enemy is you. People don't understand it's you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you. Nobody else. It's you.
I need you to confront you because you're the one holding you up. I need you to confront you. I need you to look in the mirror and tell you, you are not going to do me like this no more. You're not going to continue to sabotage me. You're not. You're not going to keep procrastinating. I need you. You're not.
And they're right. And the reason why I started incorporating these motivational speeches at the end of my video is because we can say whatever we want to say about women. If you're not happy inside, it doesn't matter what a woman is doing to you, because the type of woman that we're talking about is a small percentage of women from a worst case scenario. It just feels like every woman to you because that's all you're watching every day and your brain is caught inside of a loop. So for my consciousness, I have to watch this type of stuff to remind me of reality. I have to put my phone down every day to remind myself of reality and walk around and see what's really happening in real life to maintain my happiness. But you would notice a lot of popular content creators that grow and become very prosperous never get a chance to enjoy it because they spend all their time, all day long, putting themselves in an evil mindset to come online to passionately talk about the downfalls of women to entertain you, that they end up messing their own psyche up in real life for the money and the fame. This is why you see people like Kanye losing their mind. It's because they were so fake for so long to entertain the people that were looking at them that they forget who they really are. Moment you forget who you really are, then you won't know where to go and your life will be completely over. You'll be insane to yourself. To everyone else, you still may be embarrassed. To everyone else, you're just an embarrassment while everyone watches you fall. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.